Good evening, everybody. So this is a really exciting launch that we want to share with our fabulous community and people within our Freedom community here tonight. And we're all working towards the same goal, have lots of conversations with everybody, and everybody's looking to get some extra money in through what we're doing. You may be quite new to what we're doing, or you may have been a while. So a launch may be something completely new to you. We have usually one or two big launches a year. So our next huge launch, and it is huge, even though it seems like a small product, it's absolutely huge, is our Lash and Brow Serum. Now, here in the UK, we haven't actually got this yet. We have previously had one, but this is a completely new formulated lash and brow serum that is launched last week in the US with absolutely huge figures, and been heralded one of their biggest launches even after the collagen. So we are gearing up for ours, which is on the 12th of July. So I just want to show you, before I go into what a fantastic opportunity this is, a little very short video that I'm really proud that I managed to get onto a slide. So I'm going to play it anyway.
Oh, wow.
So this video is available. We have it, we can share it. So this is such a fantastic opportunity. And what I wanted to do tonight is just help you to think bigger than just about selling this product to your customers, because this is actually a fantastic recruiting opportunity, bringing people into your business that we will help you with, help guide and support you with. So just to, if you're watching this now, if you're here, just think about all the people in your network. Have you got people on your social media that you follow? People who other people love on social media. You can kind of tell who they are. They post regularly, they're always very positive, they're in stories, they're on their timeline, they get a lot of engagement, they get people who are always putting comments and liking and hearting their posts. These are the kind of people that you could say are very active on social media, or you could say are influencers. And we're not talking just about influencers that have 20, 30, plus followers on Instagram, or, 10,000 followers on Facebook. We're not talking about people, well, we are talking about people like that, but actually, the people that have the most success within the business are people who are micro influencers. And these are people on social media that other people love. They love following them, they love to see what they're using, and they're only people from all walks of life and all ages. They're not just, your Instagram people that look amazing. It's not, honestly, it's not that. So have a look through your social media and think, actually, this person gets a lot of engagement. They're the type of people that have much better success. We're also looking for salon owners, because we've got a lash and brow serum to die for. We have got the best, and I'm going to take you through that in a minute. So think about salon owners that you know, hair, beauty, the lash and brow specialist. Oh my goodness, this is a whole industry on its own. And if I go back to when I started in the beauty industry over 30 years ago, you literally had your beauty therapist that did everything. Now it's all niched right down. So anybody in any of those niches, oh my goodness, honestly, they are the people that would absolutely love adding this into their business. Aesthetics clinics, because with a lash and brow serum, we're not competing with their brands they have in already. We are enhancing with a clinically trialed product what they do already, or mobile and home professional solopreneurs. And what I mean by that is people who, a lot of people work at home in the hair, beauty, lash, aesthetics industries. There's a hell of a lot of brows, semi-permanent makeup. Honestly, all of this. These are all the people that want to have life on their terms, that would want to add in some extra money, or anyone who wants to have some additional income. And it's also about creating new customers with what we're doing. So why is this different to others on the market? So there's just a couple of, these are actually slides or pictures that, well, this one I've made myself, and this one I just saw recently posted on the Team Elite because they've launched this product already in America. So I've shared these on here because it literally takes you through why ours is different. And I will post these in the group later because you can have these and share these. So and this comes up a lot, the lash and brow serum market is absolutely huge, 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 huge. I haven't got any figures on it, but it is huge. So ask anybody, do you use a lash serum? Would you like, more, better lashes? Would you like to have longer lashes? Do you wear lash extensions? All of these kind of things you can be asking people. What is different about ours? And personally, so there is information that hasn't been shared yet on the final costings. It won't be more than £56 retail, which is phenomenal priced product. We will talk about this a little bit later. So why is ours different? It is vegan friendly, it's plant-based, it has clinical trials. This took 12 months of trials for them to bring this to the market. It's ophthalmist and dermatology tested. It's safe for sensitive eyes, because this is something I hear a lot when I've been talking in the last couple of weeks to people in the professional industry and lash people. A lot of people say products that are available in the UK, and I'm not just saying just the UK, they find that after a little while, their eyes become irritated, they get a red line, they become sore, and at the end of the day, nobody's going to continue using a product if their eyes become sore and irritated. So I didn't know this personally, but apparently a lot of the products on the market have hormones in it, prostaglandin, I think it's called, to help the lashes, become stronger and thicker. So this is something we did not want in our product because we wanted a safe product for pregnant and nursing mums. So we have no hormones. This makes us very unique. And our product can be used with lash extensions because it contains no oils. So, when you're talking to somebody who is a lash extension lover, I bet if they had their own amazing eyelashes, they probably would prefer not to have lash extensions. Or if they love lash extensions, they may find it has an effect on their own eyelashes, and actually they'd love to strengthen their own eyelashes. So actually, when you have lash extensions on, they're going to last longer because we're strengthening their own eyelashes. So we're kind of hitting it both sides. And the final bit we have to why we're so amazing is we have a 5 ml tube. Now, most on the market, and I'm talking the market that have products that, you're not just your £10 from Superdrug. We're not talking about that. We're talking about products on the market of, more than 40 or £50. We're going to talk about the price point in a minute anyway. They are 1 ml to 3 ml tubes. we have a 5 ml tube for our £56, a 5 ml tube. These are the results we are getting. And our clinical trials, which are on the product information page, which we will share, are over 12 weeks. So you can see also we have here everything that I've kind of said is all on this one here. So we will be sharing these in the next couple of days. So this is just a little bit of information. Obviously, you can see the fabulous results on this one here. What you can and can't say for compliance. So this is all about compliance globally. So this is for any company. We don't want to say it grows your lashes. Even if it does, we are not talking about it grows lashes. What we're saying is we're going to get longer looking lashes. It strengthens your lashes, thicker looking lashes. It conditions your lashes. This is everything we can say consistently. And if you're ever worried about what you can and can't say, just go to the product information page, go onto the website, see what the company is saying. This is what we can say. So we have to make sure we're compliant. And actually, if we're saying all these here, we don't need to say it grows. You can see from the results. And this is what we're all about, seeing what the results are. So how are we going to launch? So we're going to create the curiosity on your social media, on your timeline, on your stories, and in your product groups. We've already shared, there's lots of ideas out there. If you're using boards, if you're not using boards, please go to your sponsor because they're going to really help you. This is the best way to be able to keep up to date with what we're doing and sharing. But we're going to, in Freedom, have a group chat just to help everybody with the launch, to create that curiosity. My advice would be to message 3 to 5 people a day asking if they would like to be a Lash affiliate. Okay, so what does this mean? This means becoming an affiliate with the company, but actually we're just specializing, we're helping people get started with the Lash and Brow Serum. We can show them how to make the retail profit. We are having a bulk. We haven't got the price on that yet, but we will get that in the next few days. And you can help people to make money as a Lash affiliate. Message all your circle groups. So anybody that you've already signed up, if you're new here, you might not have many people that are customers or members or brand affiliates. That doesn't matter. Just keep focused on bringing people in as customers, as members and brand affiliates, because when you have the next launch, honestly, you're going to have more people to go back to encourage to be part of this fantastic launches that we get. And we have a huge launch coming at the end of the year. So this is just a very brief, and we will share more of this in the WhatsApp, not WhatsApp group, Messenger launch through Freedom. I just want to keep you up to date with a brand new launch. That's how you're going to, you can start talking to people. I just want to keep you up to date with the brand new launch. So you don't feel like you're keep going back and hassling people. I just want to keep you up to date. You can message all your customers. It doesn't matter what product they're using, whether it's the toothpaste, the LumiSpa, it does not matter. You're going to message them as well. I just want to keep you up to date with a brand new launch. So if you do 3 to 5 people asking a day if they want to be a Lash affiliate, and then start to work through all your customers, then you might go, okay, I can do 5 in a day, or you might go, I can do 10 in a day. It's up to you. The best thing you can do is be consistent, because if you're consistent over time, if you think over a week, if you did 5 people a week, that's, what is that, 5 times 35 people. Actually, if you didn't think I'll do 5 a day, you probably would have done 2 to 5. It's just breaking it down into chunks of time. And that's the most important thing about how we work. And even if you haven't got any customers yet, you could make a list of all the people, if you could think of 10 to 15 or 30 people in your network that might be interested in lashes, especially if you're working on your social media or your timeline, your stories. Even if you just start putting curiosity posts out, anybody who views your story or views your post, hey, thank you so much for watching my story. I'm so excited about this new launch. Would you like some information, or are you simply showing a little bit of support? Something like that. Keep it very simple, and you'll be absolutely amazed how many conversations you can open from that. So I'm just going to close this now and stop sharing. So actually, the amazing Bridget here has gone and bought on Amazon a bulk of the pads. So you will see a lot of in fact, all of the before and afters we share are using, the before and afters are using these pads. Now, Bridget has sent me a whole wad of them very, very kindly. So I shall be sharing these. So message me and I'll send you a couple each so that you can do your own before and afters. So all you're going to do, and we've been trying this for years, these are absolute genius. You pop them under, take your before. Obviously, once we have the launch, now when we come to the launch, just to let you know, normally we have a pre-launch, and then we have however long later we have a full launch, usually 4 weeks, depending what product it is. Now, in the US, that's exactly what they've done. They've had a pre-launch. You can get your hands on the product. You can try the product. Binter now has the product. So I think at the moment, Binter is the one who has the product. We don't have it yet. We've been given a launch date of the 12th of July. As far as I know, that we are going into a full launch, which means it will just be ready for the market. So actually, what we can do is share the results that are coming in from the US. And actually sharing those results, we all know those results are from brand affiliates, so we know they're genuine. It's genuine people within our business sharing them. So that's what we're going to do. This week, hopefully at the beginning of the week, we'll have the full rundown of our launch with the confirmed pricing. We possibly will have Binter's got the patches as well. It just makes such a massive difference. It makes them look professional. And that's the thing. It just tracks our results so much better. So we will find out exactly this week, hopefully in the next few days, exactly the price. If we get bulk, we know at the moment with the price of £56, our delivery is £3.99. It literally brings it on at £60. So if you're comparing our product to others on the market, and this is the key. So if you're comparing it to others on the market, you cannot compare it to a very cheap product that has no clinical trials, that causes irritation, that has hormones in it, that has anything that is going to cause a problem and not get results. You can only compare it to a product that is similar, that has clinical trials, that is tested ophthalmologically, whatever the word is, because people will say, I actually, interestingly, I bumped into a lady that is a brand affiliate with me. She just buys some products for her salon. She's got a salon, and I bumped into her and I was telling her about it. She went, "Oh, that's brilliant." I think one of our biggest sellers in the UK is, can't remember what she said it was called. I didn't really know what it was. And she said, it was something like £30. she said, but nobody bought it again because everybody got irritation and sore eyes. So if you're selling this product to somebody, especially people who really want to improve their eyebrows and their lashes, actually, it's a 3-month product. So over 3 months, that's £20 a month. Now, you could do that over PayPal at £20 a month. If you compared that to having your lash extensions done, how much is that? £75 or more, £100, something like that. Is it even more than that?
Sorry, I was
I
just
have
saying I've
no
never
idea.
had them done, actually.
No,
So
I
I
haven't.
don't know.
I'm going to be honest. Trish, do you know? Would you know? Because I know.
What price of eyelashes?
Yeah.
It depends on where you go to, but you are looking £75 plus, and
Yeah.
depends on what type you want.
Yeah. And how long would they last?
Again, it depends. You're going anything from 2 weeks to 4 weeks. My daughter-in-law, I'm looking at this product for her because she last had her eyelashes done. Absolutely ruined her eyes, ended up in hospital.
Oh my
So she
goodness.
won't wear them again.
I know. Well, this is the, do you know what I know? And this is the thing, when you're thinking about the price of our product, actually, a lot of the top products in the UK are 75 and globally 75 to 100 and what did you say, Bridget? 100 and
126
126.
it is Revitalash is
Yeah.
£126.
So
Oh
our product is so well priced, you know, with the £3.99 delivery, it's £60. That's £20 a month. You know, if you think somebody's paying £75 for 4 weeks, you know, this is a fantastic alternative. So we're selling this at full price. Hold your ground because the results coming in from the US, once we all get going on it, I stopped. We had a great product, Trish and Violet, before that worked, but actually they've completely reformulated it. So the product we have now is completely a new formula, vegan friendly, you know, tested, clinical trials, you know, all of that. We've got everything somebody wants to tick off their list when they're buying a product for £56 for 3 months. You know, we are so lucky to have this. So I think at the moment it's about a £17 profit per unit. So if you sold 10, that's £170. Now we possibly are going to get a bulk on this, which means we get it for cheaper. We don't know how many, but if we're getting it for cheaper, we're making more money. So in the US, on a bulk of 18, they're making $570. Huge profits. I don't think ours will be quite like that because their market is different to ours. But if we're making, you know, on 10 sales, and if somebody gets on with it and they like it, you are producing regular customers every 3 months. And that's the thing. So like for your lady, Trish, you know, we would love some, well, you know, she might not be quite ready to try it, but when she's ready, people like that, if they try our product, trial it, see how they get on with it, such a great testimonial for you and your
I'm
business.
looking, to be fair, I spoke about it 2 weeks ago to the ladies of my cancer ladies,
Yes,
and they were all interested because
wow.
all of them came in,
100%.
you know, and I couldn't mention a brand. I'm not able to mention brands, but I
Yeah,
spoke about products that I'm aware of, and I said when it becomes available in July, I will give each and everyone a telephone call, have a chat with them, and let them
yeah,
know I've got this product because again, these ladies are all going through cancer. They've all had
yeah.
chemotherapy. Everyone came in, you could count the amount of lashes they had. No one had eyebrows.
I know,
So
I know.
I managed to recreate eyebrows for them, which I love to do. But I always talk about the products that are out there. And, you know, this is one of the ones that I spoke about. And so as soon as it comes in, I will make contact with them and have a chat with them and see what they want to do. Because these are the people who, to me, are the ones who actually want to have this product.
Honestly,
Gosh,
I
yeah.
mean, there's so many in each
Mm.
generation. There's
Most
so
definitely.
many women go through the menopause. Like I've always had a lot of eyebrows. I always thought I'd be like Dennis Healy at my age. But actually, what happens as you get older is
On
they
the opposite.
start to thin out.
Yeah.
So they start to thin out here, and you end up with just a bit of eyebrow here. That's really regular what happens. So for me, I've literally gone bare for about, I think it's been about 2 months now. So when I start, I'm going to really, the eyebrows is a massive thing.
Mm.
And the other thing is, it's actually a brush. So you brush it on instead of it being a wand. Because the
Oh,
wand
that's
Okay.
nice.
before was very hard to get because you need
Yeah.
to get it on the rim because that's where your eyelashes and your eyebrows are growing from. So it's a completely different product to what we had before. And the lash and brow industry is absolutely huge. I
Most
mean, you'll know
definitely.
this, Trish, because,
Mm.
I mean, we're the same era. Like when we started, it was literally beauty and makeup, but now there's so many niche markets in
Most
our
definitely.
industry.
The
And
saddest thing
this,
with eyebrows, unfortunately, is just the way that they are now. They've become these big, thick slugs rather than trying to keep it as natural as possible. And that's the thing. And the problem is with eyelashes as well, it is an enormous thing, but unfortunately, there's lots of people out there who ruin it for everybody else.
do you know
So,
what?
Mm.
I do get that, and I think it is a massive market. But I think
Mm.
there's a lot of people who don't want that either.
yeah,
And, our
Mm.
market, timeline, stories. So we can do our first post is just going to be, first post lash serum. We could do a something exciting's coming. Last call, we call it last call, but we can follow the same process, do all your other things on your timeline, but you can really go for it in your stories. So we're on a countdown to the 12th.
okay,
This week, we should definitely know a lot more. But what I'm going to do is in the freedom, because we've got the Facebook group, you can get the messenger chat.
Mm.
We'll start a lash launch in there and we'll put like how to invite somebody to take a look at it. And, Trish, you've got a massive market. I know this is the product you've been waiting for. And I would just honestly just go for it because the results we've seen coming in from the US, they're genuine. We know
Amazing.
they are. We know the people. And so we can hand on heart say these products work. And as soon as we get it, Binta actually has ordered it. So what I'm proposing, and I know everyone wants to jump off in a minute, what I'm proposing is next Sunday we would have our devices call, is we have a lash call and everybody invite anybody
Right.
that might be interested in it as a product or as a business and who wants to make some money from it. We'll have a lash serum call. Binta should have hers by then, so we'll just have to get her
Mm.
on there doing a demo with it for us.
Brilliant.
okay.
That's
Yeah,
that's
that'd
what
be,
I was
yeah,
thinking. And then we
yeah.
can all just go for it for the next how I haven't actually even counted up how many days it is, but I'm sure to the 12th of July. But because people will pre-order. We can
Mm.
create the curiosity. People will pre-order this product from all ages, from teens all the way through to there is no
Mm.
limit because
No.
everybody's eyes start thinning, all our eyelashes get less. It's a massive, and you don't have to be a skin expert to sell a serum. You
Mm.
don't have to
And
know, and that,
and
that's what
and
I think is important.
and by Mm. next Sunday we'll know the pricing, will we?
Yeah.
So we
Exact
can.
pricing, we'll have the UK pick, or it'll be a slightly different product to the one in the US because of the ingredients, but we'll have all of that. It won't have any different effect, we'll have the same effect. But I just
Mm.
want to make sure we have the UK or the pick for
Yeah.
each region, wherever you are, or wherever you have anybody, we can get that because I just like to make sure everybody has the right information. That's why I haven't started our countdown yet because I
Yeah.
wanted to wait till like tomorrow.
Mm.
But but that'd be great. And then Sunday we can just have a invite everybody you know who might be interested in the product or in it as a business. So any lash serum, lash specialists and beauty, aesthetics, hair, because all of these people will love this product because they don't have to be a skin expert. They don't have to analyze skin. And I think that's a bit of a game changer. And I think that's why it's so popular, because it's a bit scary for new people. I know we have the app to recommend products. Would you say that's pretty fair?
Yeah.
Yes. I was terrified when I first started. Well, it took me ages to get used to the fact that actually I did know I could actually talk to people about their skin and have some knowledge, because it's, you know, it's all a big new thing, isn't it? When you haven't, you know, you've got know what to do with your own skin and you understand a bit about that. When you're talking to somebody else, you think, oh, I don't know whether it's dry or not. What do you think? And Sam used to just say, just ask them, because most people know.
Yeah, most people know what their skin's like. This is what I've always said.
Yes,
everyone always thinks you have to analyze it. My first question is, how do you find your skin? And they'll tell you.
Yeah, well, I do that
because
now.
they know. Yeah, they'll go, oh my God, sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that, and that. And you're like, oh, brilliant. Well, I know what I'm doing now.
Yes.
And that's it. You know, so actually, it's just asking questions. But I'm really excited about this. Honestly, everyone message me and I'll send you some of these.
Thank
And
you.
then everybody's got them to take their befores. But we're going to start the chat tomorrow. My advice, honestly, Trish, is just chunk it down to 3, even if it's 1 to 3 people a day. You know, I'm so excited, and invite people to Sunday. We're going to just have a big lash serum call and get as many people on.
Can you just ask the question or clarify that it is actually able to be used on, or cancer patients can use it? Because there's lots of things. I mean, I've been doing this for 12 years now, and there's a lot of products that cancer patients cannot use that we have to stay away from.
Well, do you know what? My honest answer to that is, I know if I ask the company, all they will say is they haven't tested it on cancer patients, which is what happens in our industry all the time, as you're probably aware. But because it is vegan, it's got no hormones in it, it's been tested by, you know, to an inch of its life, I would honestly say I can't see anything in there. And I'll tell you who I'll ask is Danielle, because she's amazing on ingredients. I will ask her.
Okay.
But I know if I ask the company, it's like anything in our industry. If you go to the company, but we haven't tested it on cancer patients, so we can't say.
I think they're going to say it's going to fall within dermatology then.
Yeah. What we can do when we get the product information page, which is what we call the PIP, you can send that to somebody. It has the full ingredients on there. And if there's anything in there, then they can't use, then they'll know. But I honestly think, because it's dermatology and ophthalmos tested, it's got the clinical trials, it's vegan, it's no hormones, and it's all plant-based. I honestly can't see any reason on the eyebrows and eyes why they couldn't use it. It's not going to interfere with any treatment.
I've actually got a friend of mine who actually uses the lash serum we've got at the moment, but she's had breast cancer before, and there are all sorts of things that she can't use. But she's not that many. She's on, so I will send her the information as well.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
And then she can have a look and see whether, because she will want this, because I know she will.
And to be honest, it's like I say, they probably know more than we do. So once we get the product information page, you go, here you go. And they'll go, oh, yeah, oh, no. Or they'll go, I can't see any reason. I can't see any reason. It doesn't mean, you know, it's not going to interfere with any treatment. And actually, I've always felt in my industry, because we're always told don't treat people with cancer and blah 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 blah, blah all of this thing, they're missing out. You know, just because you're touching them, I'm just like, okay, there's got to be a little bit of sense here. Most of it is because of, you know, oh, I used a brow serum and, you know, something else has happened. Or most of it is pregnant ladies, you know this, Trish, in our industry.
Yep.
Oh, you know, oh, I've used a brow serum, I've had a miscarriage. Don't think the brow serum's done it. But, you know, we're always told don't touch them, you know. I'm like, oh, come on. So it's a bit like that. You have to sort of take it all how you feel.
And
But
and that's why
we
I
will
think
do some digging, Trish. Don't you worry.
Yeah, because I'm going to actually try and see if I can take this across to the company. I'm going to introduce it to the charity staff, because it's one of the things that
It is
has
huge
come
for them.
across for many, many years. You know,
Yeah.
and I've known people to use the cheaper ones. And again, as you said, you know, all the infections, all the bits that go with it. But
Yeah.
this is one of the ones, this is one of the questions that, you know, when people come into the class, the first thing, I had a group of ladies last month, and not one of them, they had just a few eyelashes. But none of them had eyebrows. So I was lucky I could recreate the eyebrows, but I can't do lashes. And for them, this one lady said, out of everything, losing her hair was nothing, losing the brows was nothing, losing her eyelashes, that was everything.
Oh, how
So,
sad.
you know, we can do so much. My classes are every month. So, you know, I've got a different group of ladies every month.
All I can say is our neutral hair system, which is where our previous lash and brow serum came from, there were so many people who had cancer that used those safely. I can hand on heart say that. Used it safely.
One of my brand affiliates actually had cancer, and she's used it.
Annabelle.
And actually, she's had, you know, she's got hair growth and it's growing back, and she's very, very happy with it.
Okay. That's
So
good.
I honestly think the reason we've got this whole new formula of vegan, you know, they've tried to tick every box that people want, and that's what the company are about. They're always looking for the best.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very exciting for you, Trish, because I know you've been waiting for this product.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, and actually, I think it's lovely as well, Trish, that you can actually give somebody a solution.
Yes.
You know, I mean, that's what people want. They don't want to be trawling around all the shops and going into Selfridges and being sold something that's not quite right. Actually, you know, the fact that you can actually give them some background and give them, how it's different to others, and actually, if their eyelashes grow back, then oh my goodness, I mean,
And
that's
that's what
just
it's all
amazing.
about. They can come to us as a charity, and we can do so much, going from
Don't forget, we
wigs
can't
to
say it
hairs.
grows. We have
Yeah.
to
And this is it.
have to
Yeah.
say it
Strengthens.
thicker. But
Well,
we
it's
all
like
know when we
mascaras.
can't say something that it does it.
Yeah. But it's like mascaras. Mascaras years ago, it was just a mascara. Now it's lengthening, curling, volumizing, maximizing. It does everything. You know, and we just want to have a product where these ladies can feel that they, you know, they can come to the class, but guess what? They will leave with eyebrows. However they have them, they leave with eyebrows. Now we're just going to introduce a process where they can have something that will actually help to strengthen, to condition, and to
And
lengthen
so when
their
they do
lashes without
start to
physically
grow,
staying.
they're gonna have
Yeah.
stronger.
Oh, I think that's wonderful, actually. That is absolutely wonderful.